nilikuwa na chini na mke na watoto wake, nilikuwa na Burumba uwanja wa ndege. Anajulikana kama Freshley Mwamburi. Huyu ni mtu ambaye aliweza kuamua kwamba atainvest kwa msichana, lakini baadaye kama jinsi ambavyo vijana wa sasa wanasema kikamramba, nyota yake ikafifia, kwa sababu Stella hata kama alikuwa amelipiwa hata nauli ya ndege, wakati alifika kule aliweza kumgeuka, akirejea humu nchini akaja na mtoto na vile vile mume
Japani.
Na sio tu Freshley Mwamburi, kwa sababu ni wanaume wengi wanapitia mambo kama haya. Na siku ya leo basi, kwa sababu tumeweza kusikiza kilio chenyu, tumewaletea daktari wenu Madam Joyce Mghoi, yuko ndani, Director of Career Services hapa Chuka University.
Yes.
Good morning madam.
Morning to you, how are you?
We are fine.
Mnaendelea vizuri?
Tuendelea vizuri, lakini umepotea.
Niko sasa.
Kwa hivyo kuna fine.
Kuna fine Tutaongea baadaye.
Wasikilizaji najua walikuwa wanashindwa kwani tukakufukuza.
Tutaongea baadaye.
Okay.
Sasa leo tunataka kuongea about educating your future spouse.
Okay.
Vile tu Mwamburi amesema. Alipia Stella ndege, akauza shamba, akauza ng'ombe, akauza gari, akampatia mpaka pocket money, aende afanye nini? Asome. Swali ni, should we educate our future spouses? That is the question that we're asking ourselves today. Should we educate them in anticipation of marrying them in future? Is it okay to educate someone when you see someone and you say, huyu nampenda lakini nataka nimsomeshe ndio niweze kufanya nini?
Niwe mtu ambaye amesoma.
Should
we do that?
Wanaume wanajitolea sana.
Wanaume wanajitolea.
Unapata una sacrifice hata kulipia mtu secondary school fees ili atutamua baadaye. Then ikifika ako form 4, mambo inakuwa mengi.
Anaona mtu mwingine. The questions that we should be asking ourselves. The question is, do you love this person? Or you want to remove them from the situation they are in? What is it? What is it when you are educating this person? And then why are you taking them to school? What is the reason why you are taking them to school? What is the reason? Then you need also to look at the risks. What are the risks involved in educating this particular person? What is the risk that is involved? So the question of educating someone whom you are anticipating to love. Number one, when you check at why you are educating this particular person, what are the benefits of educating this particular person? What do you consider as you start saying, I love this person and I want to marry them, but let me take them to school first. Before I marry them. Remember, the marriage happens when you have actually either wedded or they have come to your parents and you have actually officially been taken from there. That is when marriage takes place. All these other things are promises. And you know, promises sometimes can be broken. Promises sometimes can be broken. You cannot be 100% sure that this person will marry you unless they are in your house. Unless they are in your house. They can change their minds. People change their minds even on the wedding day. Even on the wedding day. Even when they are about to say I do. People change their minds. People disappoint each other. So what are the risks? I mean, when you're doing that, what are the risks that you need to consider? So when you're educating someone, maybe you want them to increase their knowledge. Maybe you are realizing knowledge yao ni kidogo sana compared to you. In short, compared to your level. So you need them to do what? To increase their knowledge. You need them to learn some skills. Maybe you need them to learn some skills. That's why you're taking them to school. Maybe you need them to improve their lives. That's why you're taking them to school. Maybe you need to upgrade them or upgrade their status or upgrade their status to your level. To your level. Okay, maybe to increase maybe future income. That's why you're taking them to school. But we need to also know that love is environmental. I don't know whether we know that. Love is environmental. In short, huwezi penda Mjapani kama hamjakutana, kama hamjaonana. Isn't it? So love is environmental. You love the people that are around you. Or you get to appreciate the people that are around you and you fall in love with them. Those that are around you. Of course, we know there is online dating. Because online dating.
Kuna online dating.
Siku hizi kuna online dating. But again, when you're dating someone online, you communicate with them. So you hear their voice probably, or the way they are texting you, the words they are saying, maybe their photo and all that. So you get to fall in love with them. Sometimes video call. So you get to do what? To love them. Naona Anthony akismile. Ama
You're talking of environmental form of love. Now I start imagining. What about the long distances love? You're in Nairobi and your love is in Kisumu.
Yes. You know why? Because it started as environmental. Yes, that person could be in Kisumu, but you know them. You've related with them, you know them, you understand them, and therefore they could be somewhere else, but they are people that you lived with, or they are people that you've interacted with. Just the same way we are talking about online dating. People that are dating online. You don't date blindly. You don't date a banner like this one. You see the person, you see the photos, you see the images, and you know sometimes those images are not true. I don't know whether people
sometimes they are deceitful.
Sometimes they are very, very deceitful. By the way, there are some of them, some of the people that are online looking for people or for spouses or for people to date. They put fake photos. They pick. They take fake photos. They put them on there, and then you think you're dating this person, but in the real sense, you are dating a totally different person. You actually get surprised. You even want to remove the photo that you have, and this person that is standing here. Are they really the same? They are not the same. So when I say love is environmental, I mean that you love the people you've been exposed to. You love the people that you have communicated with. You love the people that are within in your environment. People you have seen, people you have interacted, people you are actually talking with. Those are the people that you love, because people love differently. There are people that just love the voice. The others just love the looks. Others that so love is environmental. So when you're taking this person to school, to Japan, like Freshley did, to Japan, when they are there, they are very far. And remember, you've not married them. Remember, it's just a promise. It's just a promise. Once you complete, I will marry you. So when they go there, they may change their mind. And that's why I'm asking you, when you're doing that, you need to consider the risks. What are the risks? That this person may change their minds. So the risks is that they will upgrade. And once they upgrade, they may not love the person that they loved before. It's just like when I go to schools and I am counseling students and I'm actually talking about relationships. I always tell students, the person that now is disturbing you and you're not concentrating, if you are in primary school, no, that person will not marry you. You know why? Because you're not marrying at that level. You are in primary school, you're not marrying at primary level. No. So you have to go to secondary school. When you go to secondary school, you have upgraded. Your likes upgrade. Your coolness upgrade. The person you want to fall in love with upgrades. Even your mind upgrades. Even your thinking upgrades. Everything else upgrades. So when you are taking them to school, there are risks. Because at this particular time, they are in this level. And they may be telling you that they love you. But when they go to another level, what they see as cool, what they see as someone that can fall in love with, changes with the changing education. Changes with the changing education. From primary to secondary, it changes at secondary level. When you get to campus, you say, Allah, kumbe nilikuwa nimetupa mbao,
But there are better men outside there.
Sasa hiyo nayo umeuza nini? Ng'ombe. Umeuza shamba. Umeuza gari, So their desires change. Their desires upgrade. Their wish for a partner upgrades. The desire for a partner will upgrade with their upgrading status. Will upgrade with their upgrading status. So that's why you see most people that have gone to the university, they either end up marrying people of the same level, university level, or some of them may marry someone slightly lower, but in generally, most of them will marry people of the same level. So if you are upgrading your partner, if you are saying my partner, I need to educate my partner, you should either be in the same level with your partner, or it means you are more superior than your partner. Now, if you are more superior than your partner, you cannot be sure what this partner feels for you is love. Actually, you cannot be sure. When someone is more superior than the other,
You're right.
you cannot be sure. This person who is not, who is inferior, you cannot tell whether what they are feeling is love for you, or they are feeling respect, or they are feeling, you know, that admiration that you have made it in life, and you are great. You are a role model, and they are actually they are looking at you as someone who can be able to provide for them, as someone who can give them direction. By the way, even at this particular time, there is nothing they can contribute in that relationship. You who is superior. Wewe ndo mwenye kusema, wewe ndo mwenye kusema, wewe ndo mwenye kusema, wewe ndo mwenye kutoa, wewe ndo mwenye kusema, wewe ndo mwenye kuongea. So how can you be sure that what they are feeling for you is love? How can you be sure? You cannot be sure because they are lower than you. You are superior than them, either in finances, either in education, either in all that. And that's why you are moving them from where they are. You are upgrading them. Ndio wafikie hiyo level yako. Ndio sasa uanze kusema na I want to marry.
Yeah, I want to marry
this person. So it's very, very important for us to know that there are risks that are involved. This person may be looking up to you for livelihood. This person may be looking up to you as a father. Actually, they are looking at you as a father or mother, you know, if it is a lady, a mother or a provider, you know, they are looking at you in that way. So if they are looking at you in that way, how can you be able to assess and say that this person loves me, let me take them to school, and then when they finish school, then we can be able to marry. Because they are looking at you with a different eye. Now that you look like you're more superior than them. So there are risks that are involved if we educate our spouses, our future spouses. Yes.
Wow. It's a very nice conversation. Really, I'm experiencing goosebumps.
Yeah.
Let's go away from that. Now,
Yes.
At what point does a person feels that now I'm capable of marrying? Because now I've been dating for so long, but I've not been able to say that, oh, you know what? Oh, my partner, I love you and I would like to marry you. You can be dating for the past 10 years, but then I've never told you that I'll marry you.
Okay. Yes, that is very true. And people need to be very, very careful. If you are dating with someone and they have never told you that they are going to marry you, it means you are passing time. So you can never be sure that they actually have marriage in mind with you. They may be having marriage in mind, but not with you. Maybe maybe with somebody else. So it's very, very important for people to think when they are dating to know exactly where their relationship is going. Now, I want to say this: when dating starts, it doesn't. Okay. You know, we have dating in different cultural settings or in different beliefs. Let me say that. In different beliefs. We have dating in the African way, where you are not the one to choose your spouse. That it is your parents that choose for you your spouse. And once they say, then that is what is going to be done. Then we have dating in the Christian way. Dating in the Christian way, you may actually be able to identify whom you want to date, but you're not dating for fun. In the Christian way, you're not dating for fun. If you are real a Christian, you don't date for fun. You don't date for passing time. You date with an intention to do what? To marry. So even when you are dating with this person, there are boundaries. There are boundaries that are set. There are boundaries that need to be observed. Then there is you need to inform people. There are some key people that you need to inform. Maybe your pastor, maybe your parents, maybe, you know, those that are there, maybe the youth leader. You need to inform them. So this dating is taking place when the church is aware and there are boundaries. There are boundaries. And the purpose of dating is marriage. For this one, the purpose of dating is what? Marriage. Your goal is basically marriage. Then we have the secular dating. Now the secular dating is where you don't know why people are dating you. Are they dating you for passing time, or are they dating you because they actually want to marry you? While they date you for passing time, in the course of dating, some people become so, you know, they become so committed to each other that it ends up in what? In marriage. It ends up in marriage. But there are people who date without a commitment. There are people who date for now. Yani tuko hii period tumeingia first year, so acha to date.
Right.
But mtu akimaliza fourth year,
Mtu ende zake.
now that is the secular way of dating. It has no goals, it has no objectives, it has no commitment. It is the here and now. The here and now. We are dating now. This is the usiniulize maswali. You know, don't ask me questions. See, we are here now. No commitment, no expectations. I don't expect anything from you, but we are here, we are friends. And sometimes I hear you people saying friends with benefits.
Yeah.
I don't know what that really means.
Msikilizaji, kama ungetaka kuongea nasi ni kupitia nambari yetu SMS ambayo ni 0740233476, 0740233476. Uliza swali lako kwa Madam Joyce Mghoi, ambapo tunakuuliza msikilizaji, is it good to educate your future spouse? And now, Madam Joyce Mghoi, when we are talking about educating our future spouses, we are talking about both genders, that is male and female.
Yes, yes.
But is this behavior common in women?
Whether it is common in women, no, it is, no. It's not common in women. Do you know why it is not common in women? Because women believe men are the providers.
Right.
The men are the ones that are supposed to provide. That you will find that sometimes even we have women that have a lot good income, but they don't provide in their homes. They don't provide. Their money is for starehe. Yani ile kitu amependa, ile kitu imemfurahisha, ndio atafanya nini? Yeah, lakini mambo ya kununua shamba, kujenga na nini nani mwanaume. Kulipa fees mwanaume. So it is not very common in women to upgrade their spouses. But then it is not something that is unheard of. We've had women that have upgraded their spouses. We have had women that have helped their spouses to enroll in schools, and they have paid for them, and they have enrolled, and they have probably completed, and probably somehow they married, or somehow maybe it did not work. It did not work. But it's not very common for women. It's more common for men, because men are the providers. Men are providers. They are the ones that are supposed to provide. So it's not very common with women, but it happens. It happens.
Okay.
The other thing that probably we need to mention is when we are talking about should you educate your future spouse, we are talking about relationship iko mbali. Yani si ati mmeoana, si ati ni changa kabisa, hamjaoana, wazazi hawajui mna date, you know, wazazi hawaja, they have not even visited each other to say now we want to this is our girl, we will come, you know, and so on, to report that they actually they are interested in that girl. This is a relationship that is very, very young. It's very, very young. Now it is different from upgrading your spouse when you have already married, or helping your spouse to go to school when you have already married. It's very, very different. Here, Mwamburi, it was yes. So I mean, I'm talking about should you educate your future spouse? A spouse, the relationship is very far. You've not even committed to each other in a way that the parents know and everybody else knows. It is different from educating your husband or your wife. That is very different. So if you are a husband and a wife, and one of you wants to upgrade, then it is okay. You can help each other to upgrade. I want to do masters, I want to do this course, I want to do the other course. Help each other by all means to do what? To upgrade. But if you have not married this person, vile Mwamburi anaimba, utatamani kulia Kitaita, utatamani kulia Kijaluo, because the people change. People change as time goes on. As time goes on, people change. As their status changes, they also change. The only place it doesn't change is in marriage, because marriage, there is commitment. You know, commitment is the one that keeps the relationship. Not the love, which is very emotional and so on. Those emotions die down. The emotions die down, but the commitment remains. So now for this particular situation, maybe there was that emotional love, but then there is no what? Commitment. So this person can change their mind. This person can change their mind. So to avoid heartbreaks, kindly, if you want to marry someone,
Mhm.
marry them at the state they are,
Mm.
then upgrade them when you're already married.
Now, now we should stop investing in our girlfriends because where we are heading to, we are not sure that we'll marry them in future.
Actually, thank you for saying that. Thank you for asking whether we should invest in our girlfriends or invest in our boyfriends. Please don't do something to someone because you will marry them.
Okay.
Don't, in short, don't invest, as you are saying. Don't invest in someone
Right.
because you will marry them. Invest in them because you love them. Loving them means even if they walk away with that gift that you have given them,
Right.
you will just say, anyway, nilikuwa nampenda, kwa hivyo ni sawa aende na nilimsaidia ama ilimsaidia. So don't invest in things that you cannot let go. Don't invest in things that you cannot let go. If you cannot let go that gift, don't give it to somebody else.
Exactly.
Don't give it to somebody else. Because you will be giving that person on condition that they stick with you, on condition that they marry you, on condition that they continue to live with you. Please don't do that. Give a gift that you can let go. Give a gift that you can let go. Give your girlfriend or your boyfriend something that you can forget about. Something that you can forget about. If they were to change their mind in the middle, you don't become sick overnight because of thinking about the cars that the car that you bought, the land that you bought, the house that you bought, and you bought in his name, you gave him as a birthday gift, and so on. And then this person, they are moving on. They are telling you this relationship cannot work anymore, and you are getting a heart attack, and you are thinking you are thinking you are going to kill yourself. So don't give your girlfriend or your boyfriend a gift that you cannot forget, a gift that you cannot release. Don't give them a gift on condition that they love you or on condition that they marry you. Yes.
Wow. Thanks, Madam Joyce Mghoi. Hey, this conversation is getting good and good. But
Yes.
now, there are those risks in investing to your partner while you are still married because we as men,
yes,
and I know other men also they are saying that. You know, the moment you start upgrading your wife,
yes,
when you are in marriage,
yes,
they say that insecurities come across because
yes,
you educate that lady, and then she secures a very good paying job. Then she starts seeing you as you are just helping me, you know. So now, even if when we break up, I won't suffer as I was doing before.
There is that question, and there is that that concern. By the way, a concern for men when their wives get a higher paying job or they become better than they married them. You know, there is the state they married them, and then now they become better either through education or through employment. They can become better. And yes, sometimes men feel insecure when their wives are higher position, they are in higher position, or they are doing better either financially, or they are doing better education wise. Sometimes men feel insecure. But I don't think there is any need to become insecure unless there are reasons that should make you feel insecure. Because if the resources that are brought in the house, they are for all of you, they are for the family. If your wife brings resources into the house, into the family, to be used by the family, not for her alone, then there is no need of feeling insecure. There's no need of feeling insecure. If the wife doesn't act like now I've become more superior, or I've become a boss, you know, I've become a boss. So if the wife doesn't behave in such a way that she walks into the house, she feels like she's still a boss, she bosses everybody around, and she does things to remind you that unajua salary yako haifikia hapa.
I need you to watch these utensils.
If there is nothing she does that makes you feel insecure, men should actually relax and actually hope and pray that their wives do better, because when they do better, it comes back to the family. It comes back to the family and it helps the family. Now, this is for the same reason that I told you that according to the ladies, the men are supposed to provide. So this is the same cultural mind that men have. that a woman should be provided for, not provide. Not provide. But we are in a changing society. We are in a changing society. So long as there is respect, so long as there is commitment, so long as there is a joint investment, and that all the resources that come into the home belong to all of them, I don't think men should be insecure in any way.
Faith can move mountains. We invest in ladies, hoping that by one day they will become our wives. Now, Madam Joyce Mghoi,
Yes.
can you talk to these ladies?
Yes.
Or these young men who are there? Mtu amesacrifice kukufunza. Mtu amesacrifice. Na ulikuwa umempromise kwamba I'll get married after maybe completing my degree studies.
Yes.
What can you tell them?
What I can also say, and thank you for asking that question, because it's very, very important, so that it doesn't look like we are actually saying whoever educates you, you can actually walk away. We are not saying that, and that should not happen. If you have actually accepted to be helped by someone, and this person, they are committed to you, and they are hoping that they are going to marry after that, please stick to the commitment. Stick to the commitment. If you know you're not going to stick to the commitment, ladies, don't accept someone to educate you. Don't accept someone to invest in you, as Kigogo says. Don't accept someone to invest in you heavily if you know you're not committed to them. But if you're committed to them, it is okay. And don't let them down. But if you're not committed to them, please don't accept those gifts. Please don't accept to be invested on heavily, such that the person, will not be able to pick up. Someone selling their car, someone selling their land for you. They are selling their land for you. They are selling their car for you. They are doing all that for you. And then all of a sudden, you walk away. How heartless can you be? How heartless can you be? Because you will have left that person heartbroken because they have invested in you. So girls and ladies, I'm telling you, if you're not committed to this person, please don't accept them to invest in you. If you're not committed to this person, please don't accept those big gifts that they cannot forget about them. If you know here, where's how?
There are even men who are kept by women.
Yes. There are actually also men that are kept by men that are kept by women, and women invest in them heavily investing in
Feelings
them.
and money.
Feelings and money. Actually, feelings and they invest feelings, they invest money, they invest everything else. So it's very, very important for people to be very, very careful, because there is nothing as bad as a heartbreak. You break your heart, and you've also lost your property. That's double loss. That's double loss. You have broken your heart, and you have also lost your property. All that you had, you've given to somebody else. So you become a pauper, and you start all over again. So ladies and men, please do not gift someone something that you cannot forget about.
57 minutes past 8 a.m. East African time.
Yes.
Maybe Madam Joyce Mghoi.
Yes.
Maybe your last words.
My last one is, if you are supporting someone, just help them and give them an opportunity to choose you or to choose somebody else. It's like educating the community. Hello? I'm taking kukubali hiyo. But what I'm saying, what I'm advising is, if you are educating someone that you're not married, someone that you're not actually married, just help them, knowing that if they change their mind in future, don't feel heartbroken. And you, if someone has invested in you with a hope to marry you, please stick to them.
Exactly.
Yes.
Akiondoka anajulikana kama Madam Joyce Mghoi, director Career Services hapa Chuka University. Unaweza ukampata kule kwa mitandao ya kijamii, kule Facebook kwa kule Joyce Mghoi, na vile vile kule YouTube Touch of Grace KE. Like, comment, subscribe, na mambo itakuwa ni sawa tena zaidi. Niite James Oshire, James Kehingo.
Ukiniita Kigogo Anton, ndio nitatika bila shaka msikilizaji.
Na wakati kama huu tunampisha Eric Kimani aje hapa tupashe habari kwa kina, habari saa 3 kwa lugha ya Kiswahili.